Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Harish from Badminton. So as I wish for, some of you all asked me about some tips and information in badminton, and since it has been a long time taking this topic, this class is exclusively for badminton players. So in this class we will see what to know before you buy your perfect racket. Let's begin. Choosing your racket, not only your racket, even all your accessories should be bought according to your needs and not according to your wants. Everyone wishes for the top rated accessories, but this thinking doesn't give you the results you need. So when you see what racket suits you, we will check the 5 basic and general qualities and we will go deep in that for the specifics so that you can narrow down the possibility and it will be easy for you to buy the perfect racket. The first one, before seeing your racket, you should see your hand, because your hands only will decide what grip will suit you and then what rackets will be best for you. If you are having a long or a big hand, you can go for rackets having more diameter or more grip handle size. Then only your palm's utilization will be fully utilized and you can even play the shots well. If you are having comparatively smaller hand, then you can go for less grip handle size. So moving on with the second aspect will be where you want the weight in the racket. Some players will be comfortable with the head weight racket as they could smash it more deeply and their shots can be improved, and some players should have the weight distributed throughout the racket. This is also called as even balance racket. This type of racket will be more useful in singles more than doubles, because in doubles we will have a back player and a front player, but in singles we are totally dependent on ourselves. But even popular doubles players will be using these rackets. That's what I'm saying. It is not the thinking that this racket is specially for doubles or this racket is specially for singles. What racket suits you will be the best racket for your category. And the next category of this weight of the racket will be lightweight. This racket will be more productive for the players in the front who can use their skills to support the players in the back. Players who prefer heavy rackets tend to do most of their playing from the back half of the court. The heavier head allows them to generate more power and distance. You can understand with this simple logic. The heavier the head, the more power a person can give in the smashes and clears. The third aspect in picking your perfect racket will be the tension you keep in the strings of your racket. The tension in your strings will tell you in what level you are. So I will read out the string tension you should keep from beginner level to advanced level, which will be displayed now. Beginner level 18 to 20 lbs, for intermediary level 20 to 25 lbs, and for advanced players from district or state players to international players will be 26 lbs and above. The above will be how much ever maximum tension is advised for your racket. It can be either 30 to 32 or something. So the reason for beginner players to keep their string tension as low as possible will be, first, they are new to this, so mistakes will be more and they don't have accuracy and enough power to play. So this makes them to play more satisfied and develop enough power to play in their practice duration. Second, the strings will not break easily, resulting in long life of the racket. The reasons for players having higher string tension will be, first, these players have developed more control and power in their practice duration to play a competitive game. So they don't need extra support from the strings. So the more control you have, the higher string tension you can keep. But one disadvantage in having higher string tension will be, the strings will break easily if you give more power than it can take. So when you see the strings and results and ask which is important, obviously we choose results. And the fourth aspect in selecting your perfect racket will be dependent on what you decide to do, either singles or doubles or mixed doubles. You can't play singles and doubles at the same time and improve your game, because both are totally different categories comparing to the speed of the game, speed of the strokes, your coordination, your movement, and so much other factors. You can either play singles or doubles. But on the brighter side, you can either play men or women doubles and mixed doubles. Many players are emerging with the right foundation and great talent in both doubles and mixed doubles. But all of this you should do only if you are aiming to achieve something. And the last aspect, but very important aspect of choosing your best racket will be your consistency. If you decide and bought any racket, you should continue to use that racket only. Even when the racket is broken, if you are even 20% confident, then you should continue to use or continue to buy that racket only. If you suddenly change any racket, then all the time you invested thinking and all the time you invested in deciding the racket will be wasted. Also, you have to get the rhythm with the new racket, which takes time. Because I have personally observed so many players, my friends till international players, they always tend to buy new rackets in the market. Even when you take Indian players like Saina Nehwal or Kashyap or Sai Praneeth, I observed from when they are using completely different rackets, and suddenly Astrox 99 arrives and boom, everyone uses it. And then Astrox 100 came and boom, everyone uses it. Trying different rackets is fine, but trying different rackets is completely different from competing with it. And also this is completely under my perception, please don't mistake me. So sharing all my knowledge, I will also share what are the rackets I use for my training and matches. So these are the rackets I use from regular in the left and moving with the rare use to the right. To name it from the left, Oxaber 7, Nano Ray 60, Turbo 90 from Leaning, Astrox 77, Egret Solid from Mass Pro, Dura 10, and at last Astrox 99. As I said before, other than Oxaber 7, I use these rackets only if Oxaber 7 is either broken strings or else the racket is broken. And in the gap between, I buy another Oxaber 7. The reason these rackets are here because I wanted to know whether it will be my perfect racket, and since it is not, it will always be sleeping in my place. So with all this information, I will end today's class. I hope that this video will help you whatever ways possible. And even this is not enough for you and you still have any doubts and clarifications, just shoot them in the comments below. And that's all for today, friends. If you find this video useful and informative, just hit the like button, and if you have something to say or any doubts and feedback, let me know in the comments below. Share this video with your badminton friends and let them know how much information you should know before you buy your perfect racket. If you want to know about the shoes, I have made a separate video for that. You can either check the link in the description below or else you can check the pop-ups. If you forgot to subscribe to my channel, this is a reminder. Subscribe to it and hit the bell icon so that you will never miss any information and workouts. In case you are on Instagram, check my page Badminton Time, where I post some extra information and tips and lots of other stuff in there. So see you all, friends, in the next class with some other concept. Until then, this is your friend Harish from Badminton Time. Stay safe and stay healthy, and to stay healthy, do some workouts. Thank you, friends.